Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Today I'm looking at an e-bike that I've been riding for the last few weeks, and it is absolutely amazing. This is from LexGo, and it is the L20. You can pause the information here that you see on the screen if you want to read it, but when you get yours, you'll be able to check it out. A 350 watt motor with a smart display and NFC. Now, as you can see there in the picture of the bike, it actually folds away pretty compact, so I can fit this in all my vehicles, and I think you'll be able to as well. It comes with a smart band for NFC and a smart card. Now, I typically like to use the smart card because I can just tap my wallet against the bike and it's ready to go. Now, you see there is a smart helmet, and I'll be reviewing that later. But for now, let's focus on this beautiful basket that you get, because I do ride this a lot, more than I thought I would, and checking my mail is now flawless. So we'll put that on the bike as well. But first, let's go over the bike, and I'll show you some of the features firsthand before we go for a ride. So this is the box. This is where it's going to come to you. Comes out in one piece, folded up, 4 screws, and it's ready to go. Now, this main part here that you need to remember, if you don't read your manual, what you should, is the power button controls everything on here with double press, 3 press, 4 press. So it does have turn signals, a spot where you can link up your phone with Bluetooth, because remember, it does have a helmet as well. I'll get to that later. But for now, there's the throttle, as you can see. There's the smart display, little small smart display there with your speed. There's the NFC tag. That is where I tap my card at to start it. It has a full bright LED headlight. I mean, this is really nice. Now, remember I told you about functionality. Double pressing the power button 2 times turns on and off the headlight. So make sure you read the manual on this bike, because there's a lot of key information in there that you'll need to actually take care of before hopping on any electronic device. Read the manual. Now, taking a look at the actual board, it is super grippy, and you can see my footprints all over. I've been riding the crap out of this thing. It's super grippy, and so I want to give you a second look at like the rear end and just a little bit better view of the bike in a little bit deeper dark setting, because I didn't do a night ride yet, but I did a nice ride for you guys. It was a lot of fun. So you can see the brakes there, and when you hit the front brake up top, the left handle houses the brake. So when you press that, that is what it's going to do. You can see your brake light on the back, how it flashes a little bit. So on the night drives that I've taken night drives, I just haven't recorded them. But we're going to get to a ride here in just a second. But that's a look at the bike. Now let's show you the basket here. Now this was something that I didn't think I would actually use at all. But then I realized, like, wait a minute, I checked my mail. I could go to the store real quick. It comes complete with the brackets, and it bolts on with 4 bolts, and that is it. Once you get it on, though, there's 2 buttons on the side, 1 on each side. Push both of those. Now I'm recording, so it's a little different doing one hand, but when you press them both at the same time, it pops open. You let down the bottom tray, and boom, you've got a lot of storage here for your cell phone, water, your mail, whatever you're doing. Can't fit a person in there like a little baby, but you can store a lot of things in this basket. You really can. To close it up, pop off from the bottom. Give it a nice little push, it snaps right back in place, and it is ready to go. So before we go outside for the day ride that I did, I want to show you everything, what it looks like at nighttime, because this is actually really cool. You've got a full running LED along the bottom of the light, bottom of the bike, and then you have the LED headlight. Highly recommend you turn that LED headlight on. It is very nice. This actually has like a bell on it too, like a regular bell, like the old school bells. Yeah, so you can ring it if you hear some people, and people need to hear you at night. But there's the turn signals. Very bright at night. They're controlled right up top. And I think this is going to be really nice. And you got the smart display. It is ready to go. So now let's go for a ride. All right, guys, so as we ride out here, as I finish this video for you, this thing is really nice. Now, remember, there is a helmet that links to this bike, and hopefully I can bring you that soon. But for now, be a responsible rider. don't go at very high speeds because this thing really goes fast. I think it goes up to 15 miles an hour, and the charge on it is really nice. You can get almost 20 miles out of a single charge, so that is very important. But be responsible on e-bikes or just anything like this. You have to be responsible and wear your proper gear. Abide by the laws of your state. Now, where I live at, you're not required to wear a helmet, but I will be bringing you that helmet hopefully soon. But for now, this thing is smooth. I don't know if there's a weight limit, but I'm just over 200 pounds and I didn't feel any kind of discomfort with the long rides that I've done. So, link to purchase is down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay locked.